Okay, the color is bad. That background color is great. That's nice. That's what we needed here. We needed that pump to pump that. I mean, just look at the difference. Whoa. Good choice. Good choice. All right. Now, this is fantastic work. I think that it's for the intents and purposes of this class, for the learning outcomes, for the objectives. I think you nailed it. I really do. Is the work portfolio ready? I think there's a couple of things that we can take a look at to really put it in that category. We're almost there. Let me just make a couple of comments to you, and I think they're going to make a lot of sense. Um, Super successful series, good typography, nice placement, good balance, good composition, good spatial relationships, out great consistency, nice consistent style that you've developed with the technique that we've been given to work with. Everything's a win, 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 right? I'm still a little concerned about contrast here, here, and to a lesser degree, but still, especially right here in the nose and mouth area, De Niro. Okay, now the most successful stamp in the series right now is Al, and I think the reason for that is, well, let me explain it to you like this, because this is going to make sense. The reason that we're stuck on looking at Al, and I can't look away from it, I can't stop looking at this. It's beautiful. There's a couple of things that are keeping us in, and one of those things is contrast. Where does Al have contrast that the other three don't? And you should, that's not a rhetorical question. You should be answering yourself clearly in the eyes, clearly in the nose, clearly in the mouth. And if you were thinking that, you are exactly right, because those are the areas that are lacking contrast in the other three illustrations. It's as simple as this contour line right above the eye is set in black, and that just sucks the viewer right into that area, more so than we see here, here, or here. My recommendation is to darken up the contour lines around the eyes of the others. I'm not talking about giving them a look like they have mascara. I mean, just use your best judgment and see what I mean. I think you're really going to be super pleased with the results there. Same thing with the nose. We got those little dark kind of flared nostrils. We don't have that here. This area right here is really lacking in contrast, and so is both of these. So I really think that by kind of following your own lead over here, I think that you can really add some contrast to these three, and then this is going to be a really remarkable piece. So, as I said, the eye areas, the shadows, you could even get away with darkening those shadows up a little bit here, here. See how dark that shadow is under Al's neck? That's adding a lot of volume. It really is. It's adding some depth to a nice dimension right there, and to a lesser degree, because why? It's doesn't have the contrast. It doesn't have the same value in these contrasting colors. And it's clear because we don't see the depth and the volume associated with this portion of any of the illustrations, because they're not as dark as Al. So, I mean, you really didn't hesitate to add contrast to Al, but boy, I don't know if it's something that you think that, I mean, take some liberties here. Try it. See what you think. Okay, and I think you'll be pleased. If you don't do it for this class, at least go move forward on your own time and see what you can do. I think you'll see what I mean when you experiment a little bit. If presenting this, like if you were going to present this right now to go straight to portfolio from this, I would recommend that you don't put Al and De Niro right next to each other. The reason being is because they're both, of course, they have got the dark hair, the dark eyebrows. So let's mix it up a little bit. Start with Al, put one of the blondes next to him, then I would put the two darkest hair in the corners, not on top of each other, not next to each other, but diagonal from each other. That way you go brunette, blonde, brunette, blonde, right? And that'll just kind of mix up the presentation a little bit. Because right now we're getting the same black, same color, basic hair color, same basic hair facial structure. So we just want to mix that up a little bit when you present for portfolio. All right, fantastic job. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate your effort through the weeks. I mean, you're very talented, and it definitely shows through your work. But what's equally impressive is your work ethic. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay. Any questions at all you want to submit? Again, I'll be in tomorrow, so if you want to make some changes, that's fine. If you want to make some changes for final, that's fine. Whatever you want, I'm fine with. So let me know. Thank you very much.